Last month, real estate expert Linda Craft joined me to cover fall maintenance tips for the outside of your home. Now it's time to talk about the inside, and Linda joins me once again. So great to see you once again.
Thank you.
So let's talk about heating and cooling. It's so important to pay attention to those systems because they really do a lot.
Well, and they're very expensive.
Yeah.
And normally what happens is it gets cold and then we flip on the switch and we have no heat. So now is the time to go ahead and have it serviced, because just as your car needs the oil changed and things tuned up, your heating system does as well. So if you have someone come out and they inspect it, they tune it up, they grease it up, they do all the things that they do out there, it's going to have a much longer life expectancy. You're going to have a more comfortable home, and you're going to save a lot of money on energy.
Speaking of money, we waste a lot of it with gaps around doors and windows, don't we?
We certainly do. And, you know, it's really important to kind of step back from your front door and your windows and look around and see if you see any daylight. If you do, you know that you have energy loss. About 10% comes from the windows, and about 47% of your energy is heating and cooling, so you don't want to pump all that heat into the house and just have it escape. Another test that you can do to find out whether or not you have windows and doors sealed up nice and tight is with a piece of paper. You literally can put a piece of paper on the floor, close your door, and if it pulls out with some resistance, you're good. If it comes out easy, you're in trouble. And then another test, but you got to be careful, is with a candle, where you literally just go around the window or door with a candle, and if you see it flicker, you know you have air coming in. You need to caulk and seal, either from the inside or the outside, or possibly both.
And caulking and sealing is cheap.
It's $5, you know, for a tube of caulk, and look what it's going to save you throughout the winter.
Okay, what should we look for in the attic?
Oh, that's a great question. So when you walk upstairs to your attic, it's another visual. Look around and see if you see any light coming in, because if you do, that's the areas where rodents, bats, you just don't want those kind of visitors in your attic. So caulk it up, use steel wool, just seal it. You don't want, or if it's an air vent on the side like you have in the roof or the eaves, or the gable, that thing, I'm showing them blonde. Put a screen over it, because you don't want bats and rodents into your attic, or squirrels. They're horrible to get out.
No, don't want them in the house. Fall, we're thinking about the holidays, getting the house ready for visitors who might be stopping by. This is a good time to think about some maintenance in that area too.
It really is, because think about it. Your warming drawer you probably have ever used. Maybe if you have a double oven, use one at a time and not the other. Or roaster, you know, maybe a big coffee pot. Get them out and check them out, because you know you're going to need them in November and December when the family comes. Make sure they're working now. One Thanksgiving, I discovered I had a problem, and so I've learned that lesson myself. Check everything early.
Yes. These are great maintenance tips. Linda, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
For more indoor maintenance tips, or to see the video from last month's interview on outdoor maintenance, go to lindacraft.com or call Linda at 919-235-6300.